Hey guys, what's going on? Today I want to talk about ranked, the new rank system. And before I get into that real bad, I did hit diamond. I normally do a road to diamond series for my channel every season. However, this season I just didn't feel right doing it because I've got to be honest, it was a bit easier than it has been in previous seasons. I had gotten to the point where I was able to consistently hit diamond in the previous ranked system, which many consider to be the hardest system of the three systems we've had so far. And it's a stark difference this season in ranked. I did a video talking about ranked before, but I'm going to do this video because my opinion has changed slightly. I have discussed this with some of my other friends. In particular, I have discussed it quite a bit with my buddy Sensei. He has about 40,000 kills with Revenant and has hit Masters and Diamond on many previous seasons, so the guy has played enough ranked to have a sort of special opinion about it. He knows what he's talking about, and so I wanted to talk to him and get some of his opinions and thoughts on it. Now, unfortunately, I was unable to record any discussions I had with Sensei, but he did bring to light a perspective that I hadn't really considered yet. Now, in my previous ranked video, I kind of shit on the system. I do not like all the ratting, the placement being placed, held in such high regards when it comes to getting LP. And I didn't like that your kills really don't have as much of an effect as at least as they used to, on your placement, your LP and your overall score. I don't really care for that, but I'm gonna get into that a little bit more. But when I brought this up with Sensei, he was basically saying that while he gets that, and he agrees that you absolutely should not be able to rat to pred or masters or any high ranks. He did bring to light that this system for ranked, what it has done is he said it makes it feel sort of like ALGS for him. There's a lot more emphasis on smart placement, on positioning, on when to third party, when to just stay and hold your position, when to scan beacons. He says he likes that kind of high intellect gameplay, and I can understand that. I certainly can. You don't want to go into ranked and it feel like pubs where everyone's just full sending. Absolutely, totally get that 100%. He also said that a lot more people are being encouraged to play ranked. This new rank system is bringing a lot of people back that thought the second system was a bit too hard, because we went from the first system, which was very easy, to the second system, which was a lot harder, and now we're at this third system, which is fairly easy but also hard for some people, and I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. But yeah, so he's saying that ranked is a bit more open-minded. He likes the matchmaking, that it's not just, easy. It's not easy or hard for people. You're getting matched up against people of a similar skill level. And that's what he likes about it. And that's fair. I can get that. I'm definitely not hating this rank system as much as I did when it first came out. After speaking to more people, especially my buddy Sensei, and getting a different opinion, getting a different perspective on this system. And those are all good points. And I've read a lot of comments like that online, that people are enjoying the new system, that it's not as so kill dependent, that placement and everything is taken into more consideration. That's fair. I can understand why people would like that. What gets me with this system, now I went over some of the positives. What really gets me with this system, above the placement, is the ratting. I do not like, and let me specify there, if your team gets wiped and you can't get their banners and you can't craft the banners, yeah, you need to rat. Absolutely. I've ratted before. What I hate is when people go into the game and purposely rat. Everyone, you guys know what I'm talking about. You've seen those TikTok clips where you're solo queuing, you join into a game of ranked, and immediately one of your teammates splits off and goes to rat. That should not be how people are playing. But I can't even really hate on the player for doing that. It's shitty, yes, but that's kind of what the system, encourages. you know, it is. And especially what's even more cringe than that is when you see a full team ratting. I'm not saying playing for placement when I say that. You could scan the beacons, the ring consoles, and go into ring and say, hey, we want to take that building, we want that roof, we're gonna hold teams out. That's not what I'm talking about. That's good positioning and good placement. That's fine. I love that. I play like that sometimes. Sometimes that's the best way to play. What I am talking about is a whole team on Kings Canyon hiding under stairs, ratting. I cannot stand that. That's not making you better at ranked. That's not making you better at the game. It's not making you a more skilled player. You're an asshole. Plain and simple. I cannot get on board with that. The ranked system, the competitive ranked playlist in my mind is to make you better at the game, make you more smart, raise your game sense, maybe make your gun skill better. Maybe makes you think twice before you go into a fight. Maybe different ways on how to approach a fight. Maybe where's the best positioning? Where's high ground? That when I think of ranked, and I think a lot of other players would agree with this, that's what I think of. Becoming a better player, right? If you and your team are hiding under a staircase, in a cave, under a deck, like on Kings Canyon, there's a lot of places for a team to hide. That's not making you better at the game. That's hide and go seek. And I cannot condone that. I hate that. But that's in a sense, that's what this system kind of promotes. I know that's not what the game developers were thinking, like that's not what they were wanting to achieve, but the unfortunate reality is that's kind of what's happened. And of course, I think you should have to get kills to get into diamond or above, really platinum or above. I do not like that you can get 0 kills all the way up to masters. I don't like that at all. The system does need tweaking. We do need to raise the entry costs. And I think 10th place might be a bit generous to always get positive points. I'm thinking 8th place or above, maybe 7th place with 0 kills. Because if you're not getting any kills, I'm gonna be honest, it's not very hard to get to 10th place. It's really not. There was a lot of games where I would hit 10th place and I'd be like, okay, well, you know, even if we die right now, we're going positive, so it's all good. I think that needs an adjustment, and I think a lot of players agree that needs an adjustment. But I will say, overall, this rank system isn't that bad. It's really not. When I look at it as a whole and how it's mostly intended to be played, I think this rank system is like a C-, maybe a D+, because that ratting does piss me off. I'm not gonna lie. I cannot stand that ratting. But overall, I like that it feels more like ALGS. You have to think more about your positioning and when to take a fight. I do agree with that. You can't just rely on your gun skill alone. And I think that is overall a good thing. I think it's great that people are coming back to rank and coming back to Apex, excuse me, to try out the new system. I'm a big fan of that. I like that. I think that's great for the game. You know, but it does need some improvements. It needs some tweaks. And I did hit diamond, like I said in the beginning of this video. It was the easiest I've ever had for a push to diamond. I do think the system is easier. However, I also know I am always kind of improving at the game. May not be a lot, but I am always trying to get better at the game. I'm actively thinking about that. So part of that might be me, but it's undeniable that this system is a bit easier when it comes to just purely gaining rank. But, you know, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm always reading those comments. I love hearing other opinions and perspectives, you know, about this system and about Apex in general, you know. So guys, you know, if you enjoy the video, please consider liking. And if you really enjoy the video and you really like me and the content, or you just like the content, or you just like me, please consider subscribing. Helps me grow, helps the channel out tremendously. And like I said, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the rank system. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, have a great day. Peace.